And we had the Narnia music over it.
Oh my gosh.
I love it to this day.
This is the script for my first film, Time Hero, written by Matt Drewis, Drew Falabella, and myself. This is the script for The Traveler, the film you are watching right now. Both are scripts made into films, and both are printed on paper, but both are very different from each other. In order to understand the importance of this work to me and to others like me, it's best to get some context. In order to understand, we'll have to go back to the innocent year of 2009. An overly ambitious and inexperienced kid from San Ramon starts a group called Movie Making Co-op. Together with a group of 10 plus friends, they created a project later named Time Hero. After many months of shooting and even more of editing, the film was released to a relatively positive reception. But over time, the reception began to change. As the people who worked on the film got older, the more they began to dislike the film. And after a short-lived revival, a sequel, and a recut of the movie, the negative opinions remained strong and unmoved. And for some time, the movie seemed forgotten. Until now. Alright, so just turned on the street to go to Matt Drewis' house. We're going to go into his court. Oh my god, it's the same court. The same court we shot the end scene in. Alright, we're here at Matt Drewis' house for one of our interviews. Haven't been here in a while, it's been a few years. Hey!
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, nice to see you again.
Good to see you.
Hi.
Hello.
What's your name?
Matt Drewis.
Matt Drewis. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
Too long. Almost a decade. So, can you tell us about your character?
Kroll, the bad guy. Yeah, the Halo 3 shirt wearing, cape wielding, bad guy.
Who can teleport.
Who can teleport and switch shirts.
Whoop!
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
You doing good?
Pretty good.
Well, what's your name?
I'm Cameron Dodd.
Cameron Dodd. How old are you?
I'm 21. I turned 22 in like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Well, I think Drew was the main character. I was like his buddy cop, or like his.
You're on and off side.
Because I got roped into it.
Technically, you roped yourself into it in the movie. Do you remember?
I don't remember.
You seem pretty involved in this. Maybe you can help me understand what's going on a bit more.
Before I tell you, just keep in mind, this could take you away from any family you have.
Don't worry, I don't have one.
Well, in that case, take my hand.
Do you love or hate Time Hero?
Oh, I love it.
You
It's
love
good
it?
memories.
What do you think you're doing?
What do you think that you're thinking that I'm doing?
What?
I was always, interested in futuristic space technology, stuff like that. Galactic wars, all that kind of thing.
I don't love it or hate it necessarily. I mean, it was a fun time. I mean, no, you'll probably not be offended if I say it was a bad movie.
Drop it.
You dropped yours first.
Must we do this over again?
That gets to my favorite scene with you in it is your monologue.
Yep. Oh, man. I don't really remember what was going through my head, to be honest. I just remember, hey, this sounds like a great time for a monologue. And nobody else was really had long lines. So I was like, I'll give it a shot. And I just kind of spitballed something.
How'd you get so bad anyway?
Oh my god!
And Matt is
How'd you get so bad anyway?
I was born in a simple town. My family was completely perfect. Till my family, my neighborhood, and my life were ruined by your army, your rebellion. So I pledged my life to destroying this stupid planet. Say goodbye!
I don't like to think of just one or the other. I'm more on the side of love than hate, though, because it helps kind of kickstart our movie-making co-op careers, which I think is important, regardless of its quality. And to compare, if nothing else, to learn from the past. That's why we study history, right? I mean, if it weren't for that, we would be doomed to repeat the mistakes of people who came way before us. In this case, you have to make your own. You have to make your own history. You got to be able to learn from your own mistakes, otherwise you'll remain who you are as a person. So, in terms of filmmaking, I don't entirely see how it would be different.
I didn't have a lot of friends growing up, and just sort of having people to hang around with who seemed to be cool with me. Like,
Yeah.
it was not. It was like, all right, I feel like I'm part of a crew at least,
Right.
of some sort.
No, I think it's important to remember. It's a good memory in my life.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun doing it, and I'll always think about it.
I don't love or hate the movie. I think Time Hero was, the first step towards anything creative I've done, and the first step towards Marcus realizing his passion for film. So I think it's important to remember, and any of us who were involved with Time Hero can look back on it, look back on the pile of garbage that is our first attempt at a movie. Definitely, we shouldn't forget about Time Hero, because it shows how far we've come.
Once in a while it'll pop into my mind, and I'll think about it and remember all the good times.
Oh yeah, I wore a cape in my shorts and
Yep.
a t-shirt.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'd all like to forget our first efforts. Not all of us can be a George Lucas or Damien Chazelle. I bet James Cameron would love to forget Piranha 2 and David Fincher for Alien 3, but we can't. I'll never forget what it was like to work on, edit, and watch Time Hero, and I don't plan on forgetting it.